And today we'll see how we can deploy a React app on Tomcat. So yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so this is my React application, and if I simply run it with npm start, okay, npm, for me it is actually dev start because I changed this script here for some reason. It anyway, for you, if you run npm start, it will run fine. And so this is the development environment. Here it will run as a normal React application on port 3000, right? So here it is running, right? And okay, now if we want to run the same application on deploy server like on Tomcat, so what we will need to do is, let's just exit from here. And okay, here if, we'll have to add this homepage key, and the values for this should be the URL to your project. And here it can be the domain name, actual domain name of your website. And for now we'll assume that our domain is localhost 8080. And I will explain this board game in a minute, okay? And let's just run this build script, and for that npm run build, okay? So this will create a optimized build bundle of your project. Okay. This is production ready, so we'll have to just copy all these things. After we run this build command, you will see this build folder here, and inside this build folder you will have all the files and folders. Okay. So let's go to Tomcat web apps folder. So this is the Tomcat web app folder, and for me this is the path. For you it can be slightly different. Anyway, you will have this web apps folder for Tomcat, right? And here, and if you want to run this project in your root route like localhost 8080, you don't need this board game. But I have another project that is running on root folder, so I don't want to stop that one. So I'll make a new folder here, board game, and this has to be the same board game and this folder name. And inside this folder, let's just delete everything. So at first this will be empty, and what we'll do is, this is the build folder, this one, the same build folder, and we'll just copy everything into this board game. Okay. And now if I visit, so this was the development environment and we have stopped it, so it will not work anymore. And then if I visit localhost 8080 and board game, okay, so see, the project is running on Tomcat now. Of course you will have to start the server. My server was already running, so to start, I think brew services, start Tomcat at 8, I think this is the command. Okay, my Tomcat is already running, so for you, you'll have to start that, okay? And then if you visit this route, and you will see your React app. And I have just written a small bash script to repeat the same steps that I just did, okay? And make sure you just add this home page here, okay? And here what I did is just go to the React application folder and run this npm run build that we just ran, and it will create the build folder and all the necessary files and folders. and then just delete the existing board game folder, not the folder, the inside the folder, whatever file and folder we had the previous version of the application, we'll delete everything, and then we'll move to Tomcat web apps folder and then copy the build folder to board game folder. Okay, so that is the script, and if I just run the script, so it is running the build command first, and I will put these commands in the description in case you want to copy, and you will have to change the path accordingly. Okay, so that's, that's it, I think. And it has just copied all the files and folders from build to board game again, and still the project will be running the same, I think. Yeah. Okay, and you can still run the development environment if you want, because that is helpful in case you want to see the logs and all. So for that, npm run dev start. So this is also running fine, I think. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you in the next video.